Hello everyone, this is a short, about 10-minute hip opening yoga stretch class. So let's get started. Find a comfortable seat, cross-legged. Just begin to close your eyes. Connect with your breath, inhaling and exhaling. Notice your pelvic bowl, even here, as you gently encourage your pubic bone down, just enough that you feel that natural curve in your low back. And if you need to sit on a bolster, a blanket pillow, you can use that now. Draw your hands to your heart center. Take a moment if you'd like to set an intention for this short practice. What have you come here to achieve? What kind of energy do you want to leave with? And then begin to release your arms, releasing attachments as you take your feet together and just start to shake out your legs a little bit. Just getting some movement in your hip joints. Good. And then extend your legs towards me. Yep, toes towards me. And inhale, reach your arms to the sky. On an exhale, reach towards your toes. If you can't quite touch your toes, bend your knees. Pause here. Once you have hold of your feet, begin to open in your back and bow chin towards chest. Inhale as you straighten your legs out, reach to the sky. Exhale, take your left leg a little bit more wide and right heel in towards the groin. Yep, so there's my toes in the camera. You're gonna reach towards that extended leg. So slight rotation in the torso, bow in. Take an inhale, just lift up slightly, and then take same arm to same leg, the bent leg, push down lovingly, and then bow back in. On your next inhale, slowly come up, fire log pose. So if you're new to this pose, maybe just cross at the shins. And so the shins are more parallel now versus pulled in towards the hips. And you're just gonna lift and lower. If your hips are more flexible, take one leg over the bottom leg, strong in your feet to support your ankle and knee. Just kind of work in and out of this a little bit, leaning forward, leaning back, release through your legs. That's it, good. And let's go to the other side, extending one leg, bending the other leg. Inhale to sweep your arms up, rotate slightly towards your extended leg, and bow in. That's it. Start to breathe to your back, open in your heart, and then melt down over your extended leg. Good. On that side with the bent knee, use that same arm, give a little gentle pressure, bow in, go a little deeper. Inhale, come on up, fire log pose. So either cross at the shins and release down, maybe lift and lower, or take the opposite leg over the top, strong through your ankle, very gently encouraging that top knee down. Nothing forced, just encourage. And then you can play with, lifting and lowering that leg, leaning forward a little bit. And then come on up. Good. Let's take our legs back out in front again. One more big forward fold. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, bow forward. Perfect. Good. Now come up. Take your left leg, swing it around back. Come into a quad stretch for a minute. If this is too much, you're leaning over and grabbing the foot, okay? So quadriceps stretch and lean back. We're not here too long, so just feel that initial sensation, then you're gonna launch forward into a lunge. So start to bend the opposite knee, send that leg back that you just stretched, lunge and breathe. Breathing into those hip flexors, and if you need a little bit more, you can lift your arms to the sky, you can take your hands onto your front leg, or just kind of keep inching yourself closer towards the earth, maybe both arms to the inside. You're welcome to use a block as well. 3 more breaths, doing great. Next inhale brings you up. Start to heel toe your right leg back and send your left leg forward. Start to sit back on that back heel or take the heel slightly wide, getting a quad stretch here. You can see how my spine's kind of curved. So on this side it's pretty tight. I'm gonna just set my hips on that heel. Maybe I'll scoot forward so I have cushion for that foot. Maybe leaning back. Slowing your breathing. Very good. And then launching into a lunge. Bend that straight leg, back leg goes back into lunge. You can do a high lunge, knee down, arms up, arms to thigh, whatever feels good. Take 2 more breaths. And then slowly come on up to Virasana. So if your knees don't like this position, you can sit cross-legged. Bring your hands to your heart center, and we'll pause, connecting to our heart space, connecting to our open hips, coming back to your intention. And if you feel inspired, taking the last minute and a half to relax in Shavasana, or just taking the rest of this time to meditate. Just want to say thanks for joining me. I hope that you found some benefit from this. And if you have any questions or comments, reach out to me.